Welcome back to my channel. So, fall is almost here. Now, I wanted to share some fragrances that I am really excited to wear for this upcoming fall season. Now, I'm definitely someone who feels like whatever you want to wear, wear it. Whatever fragrance you feel like wearing, go ahead and do it. But clearly, there are fragrances that you decide to wear would be determined by the weather, you know? Obviously, you would have to take that into consideration. So, with that being said, these are some of my fragrances that I tend to gravitate towards more during the more cooler months. As usual, I will go ahead and put the notes on the screen. I'm not going to go too detailed and crazy into describing each fragrance. It's just sharing what I'm excited. I can't wait to start wearing. Let's go ahead and get into these fragrances. Now, the first one that I'm going to share is the one that I've just recently reviewed, and I will leave the card or the link to that video, and that's Kind Intentions. Kind Intentions is fall in a bottle, in my opinion. This is green. This is citrus. This is vanilla, musk, woody. It's a beautiful scent. Takes you on the best journey, and I love it. Kind Intention. Okay, so this next one is by a brand that is discontinued, but I still feel like I should hear a little bit more about this this brand. I'm saying brand. I'm not sure if it's niche. I don't think it's niche, but it is Elizabeth and James French Gray. Now this has notes of lavender, musk, and neroli. Now this one, this is such a fresh, clean fragrance. It's very floral, but I just get clean. This is, it's like for a nice, cool walk in the park. This is the perfect fragrance to wear. It's very musky, but in a good way. I know some people don't like too much musk, but this is it's in a good way. Really beautiful floral, and I'm not that into floral fragrances, but really, really, really beautiful scent. I like Elizabeth and James French Gray. Okay, now this is another one by Elizabeth and James, and this one is Amethyst. Now this is a tobacco fragrance. I'm starting to really enjoy tobacco. This year I've really been enjoying tobacco fragrances. Oh, this is so pretty. Tobacco, honeysuckle. You definitely get the spices. This is beautiful. Yes, I can't wait to wear this one. I haven't reached for this in a while. But this is Amethyst, Elizabeth and James. Okay, this is another fragrance that screams fall, in my opinion. This is Alluring Fig, and a very green, very photorealistic fig fragrance. This will probably be a fragrance I probably only wear in the fall because it's so photorealistic. But this, obviously it has fig in it. Fig leaf, fig, and vanilla. Basically, just picture yourself standing directly in front of a fig tree. You get the leaves, you get the woods, you get the fig. The fig is not too sweet, but in the dry down with this, you definitely get the vanilla, but it's more like a powdered sugar vanilla. This is really pretty, very light skin scent, in my opinion. Alluring Fig. Now this one, I don't hear people talk about this a lot. I will put the notes on the screen if I can't find it. But I know off the top of my head, this is supposed to be a inspired fragrance by Bond Number 9's Lafayette Street. This is Grandeurs Avenue, New York. I know Avenue London, which is supposed to be a dupe for Greenwich Village, is all over YouTube. But this one, I don't think I've heard much people talk about this one at all. But this is Avenue, New York, and it's basically amber forward fragrance. I get citrus. I don't even know what the notes are of Bond Number 9's Lafayette. Let me look up that. Okay, so Bond Number 9's notes, there's apple, coriander, vanilla, and ambroxan, tonka. So what I mainly get is amber, very citrus, amber, vanilla. And what I will say about this fragrance, it definitely leans more masculine in the opening. But as it dries down, it's perfectly unisex. But it is slightly masculine in the beginning, and I personally do not mind. Like, I would literally wear my husband's, I would wear his colognes. Like, I'm one of those, I don't care. If it smells good, I want to smell like it. But yeah, this is Avenue, New York, which is a dupe for Bond Number 9's Lafayette Street. Okay, so this one is Lattafa's Liam Gray, or Liam. This is basically a dupe for Gris Chanel. Just think of, if you ever had a chai tea, this is basically a vanilla spiced chai tea. It's beautiful. Vanilla spiced chai tea fragrance. I love it. This is Liam by Lattafa. Now, these next few are going to have a note in common, which is pistachio. So the first one is Kayali Yum. And this to me is an all year round fragrance, but I just can't wait to start using it again because I haven't been reaching for this that much. At least this past summer, I've used it like towards the beginning of the summer, but I think I've gotten so much fragrances that I kind of let this one sit down, sit and chill for a minute. But Kayali Yum, I already did a review on this on the channel. And then we have Piper and Piero Froth. This is another fresh pistachio fragrance. This one is a little more nutty than Kayali Yum and definitely more floral than Kayali Yum. It's not as fresh. Definitely not as fresh, but a lot more nutty than Kayali Yum. So this is Froth. The lasting power is not that great, but it smells good enough where I'll probably really run through this bottle this fall. I'll probably finish this bottle, but this is Froth, Piper and Piero. Okay, this is a new fragrance in my collection. I recently got this about a month ago, probably a little over a month ago. This is Bronth. Now, this is from a house in Italy. It's called Ciatu, Soul of Sicily. And I purchased this from Italy. This thing was expensive. I think I paid about $300 US for this, with including shipping. But this has notes of pistachio, cardamom, tonka, violet, marshmallow, cotton candy. It is so beautiful, this fragrance. It's very sweet. It's a very sweet fragrance. How can I describe this fragrance? The easiest way for me to describe this fragrance is, think of Yum pistachio gelato, but more with like triple the dose of cotton candy and marshmallow. It's definitely more sweet, more candy-like. It's a more candied version of Kayali Yum. That's what I would say this fragrance is. A more candied version of Kayali Yum pistachio. But this is Bronth. Lasts forever. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Okay, this is another love of mine. This is Happy Nuts. Happy Nuts is, it's just the best nutty, patchouli, vanilla, honey fragrance out there, in my opinion. In my collection, this is like number one in my collection. So if you don't like patchouli, you might not like this. I'm not huge on patchouli, so I definitely suggest you checking this out, getting a decant, getting a sample. But it's so potent. This is so potent. The patchouli is there, but it's not. To me, patchouli can be extremely annoying in sense if it's done the wrong way or not to my liking. In this fragrance, the patchouli, there's just the right amount. And it's almost very addicting smelling this scent. It's patchouli, it's honey. Those two are very prominent. The pistachio is not as prominent. I think you get more of the almond in this fragrance than pistachio. And in Fragrantica, it says it's just pistachio, almond, sesame. There has to be more nuts in here. I definitely feel like there has to be some hazelnut or something in here. But the tobacco, the sesame, the vanilla, the rum, everything is, they did a good job with this fragrance. And at first, this is a fragrance that I didn't like too much. I had to keep going back to it. And then I started to see what some people were raving about. This is beautiful. This is Happy Nuts by Born to Stand Out. Okay, and last but not least, we have Blanche Bete. Blanche Bete is also new to my collection. I'm actually going to do a review on this one, but this is a floral vanilla lactonic fragrance. Let me just say, I really enjoy it. It's not what I expected it to be, but it's a beautiful floral, beautiful floral fragrance. That's what I will say. Not as milky as I expected, but still a fragrance that I would have definitely still bought. It's more floral than I expected, but it sits so well on the skin and it lingers so beautifully. The sillage is beautiful. I think when it touches skin, it just transforms into a whole different fragrance. On paper, I'm not as impressed, but like I said, I will be doing a review on this one, so you can expect that one very soon. But this is Blanche Bete. Okay, so those are the fragrances I am so looking forward to wearing this coming fall. Let me know what you think of the ones that I've picked. Obviously, there's going to be so much more fragrances that I'm going to wear. There's some fragrances that I have coming on the way that I know I'm going to want to wear this fall also. But yeah, those are the ones at the top of my list right now. And yeah, I can't wait. So let me know if you've tried any of these. I know a lot of people have tried the common ones, but have you tried the Elizabeth and James one? Have you heard of the Avenue New York one? Froth from Piper? Let me know. Not some of the common ones, because everyone knows about Blanche Bete and, you know, Kayali Yum. But what about the other ones? Happy Nuts. Have you sampled it? Have you tried it out? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like always, I want to thank you so much for watching the video. Please support the channel by liking the video, sharing, subscribing, and I'll see you in my next one.